Hey guys, and welcome to my prank kids build. So this is like an updated list of prank kids, and prank kids are like meta right now. And I have combos in a second, but first I just want to go over some changes that prank kids are playing right now. So obviously you're playing 3 of every single prank kid because all of them are starters, and prank kids place can also search them. So 3 place as well. So the one difference that prank kids are playing right now is that they're playing Mystic Mine. So one Ash Blossom is more than enough to take out the Prank Kids combo, and it can't really play through Ash Blossom very much except if you have like place and you have like that exception. So they're playing Mystic Mine just in case, and they're playing tons of removal and extenders just like if your combo gets ashed or something, you can keep going. So you're playing like Called by the Grave, Instant Fusion, Terraforming to search Mystic Mine or place, and set rotation to search either of the field spells. And you're also playing the Droll. So Droll is to counter Ben 10, and Ash is just to counter basically anything. And Droll is a really good hand trap choice right now because Ben 10 is everywhere. And then the 2 Parallel Exceed, so you can go turbo out into Access Code if you need to, or you can make like one of the Nightmares, or you can even go into Abyss Dweller. So Exceed is also another extender, and the deck's also playing 3 Polymerization and 3 of the Prank Kids Fusion spell. So if the normal summon fails, then you can just use the Fusion spell and extend your combo. So for removal and breaking opponents' boards, you're playing the Forbidden Droplet and Cosmic Cyclone, just standard. Most of the time, if your combo like fails, you just have to use Mystic Mine and come back. So that's basically the only difference with the deck. The extra deck's also playing like a bunch of the Nightmares, and it's also playing Totally Awesome and Abyss Dweller. So that's basically all the difference there is in the deck. So let's get into the combos now. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to support me and the channel. So the first combo is like the best case scenario 1-card combo. So you just start off with any one prank kid, and you can also use place to search one of the prank kids. You just summon it doesn't matter which kid it is, you just normal summon it, and then you can go ahead and link off into your Meow Meow. So this is the 1-card combo, and now you can use your kid's effect. So in my case, it's Lampsey. So you burn 500 off your opponent, and I always like to summon Francis first because it has that effect to mill. So I summon Francis now, and then link into Doodle, and then use Francis effect. So if Francis was your starter, then you can just use whatever. And you mill pranks and summon, in my case it's Dropsies, and search the Prank Kids Fusion spell. So next you can use the Fusion spell to fuse Doodle and Dropsies to summon Rocket Ride. And now Dropsies will trigger and summon Roxy's from the deck, so the other kid that you haven't used the effect of. So now you can use Rocket Ride to tribute itself and bring back Doodle and any other kid in your grave. So now you can use Doodle's effect to tribute itself and add back the pranks that you milled earlier and the Prank Kids Fusion spell. So at this point, you still haven't used your Roxy's effect yet, so you can link both into Bow Wow Bark, and you have Roxy's effect. So you just use the draw effect like usual. I didn't want to do it, so you just summon any kid from your graves. Make sure to summon Francis, Dropsies, or Lampsies, because that's one of the ones that you use for Battle Butler. So now just set 2 and call it a turn. And at end phase, you can use Prank's effect and shuffle 3 of your prank kids back into the deck. So put back Roxy's, Doodle, and Rocket Ride, because you don't need Roxy's for fusion summoning. So you keep the Meow Meow because you can banish it, and keep Lampsies, Francis, and Dropsies because you need those 3 for Battle Butler, and you can draw a card also. It doesn't matter what you draw. So during opponent's turn, you can trigger your Bow Wow effect and add the 2 prank kids back to the hand from the graveyard, and add the other 2 that you don't have. So you make sure you have Francis, Dropsies, and Lampsies either in your hand or field. So you just add the other 2 to your hand, and now you can use the fusion spell to fuse the 3 and summon your Battle Butler. And you can pop your opponent's monsters twice, and now Francis, Lampsies, and Dropsies effect will trigger, and you can summon 3 more prank kids from your deck. So that's basically the best case scenario combo, and you can do it a lot of times, and it's just really consistent because it's a 1 card combo and you have like 17 starters in the deck. So this is basically the first combo, and it's very easy to achieve. So you can use Battle Butler and you can banish your Meow Meow, and the second time you can just use its effect again and tribute itself to pop the monsters. It's not a hard once per turn. So that's the first combo. So the second combo is Nibiru proof, and it requires 2 cards. So you just need any 2 different kids. So they shouldn't be the same prank kid, and you need 2. So it's gonna be a Nibiru proof combo. So you just summon out one of your kids. If you have Roxy's, you have to summon Roxy's first because Butler doesn't need Roxy's. So use Roxy's draw effect like usual and summon Francie's. And then you can go into Doodle. So that's your 4th summon. You can use Francie's effect and mill the 3rd prank kid, but don't summon a prank kid now, because if you do, then that would be 5 summons and your opponent can go and Nibiru you. So just mill and don't summon the prank kid, and you can search Pandemonium with Doodle. Then use Doodle effect and add the other 2 prank kids from the graveyard to your hand. And now you have everything to fuse. So you can just set your prank kids Pandemonium and call it a turn. And during opponent's turn, you can just activate it and you can fuse your 3 prank kids and summon your Battle Butler. And all 3 of their effects will trigger. So this combo is using Totally Awesome and it requires 3 cards. So you need any one of the fusion spells, Polly or Pandemonium, Francie's, and any other kid. So you use your kid and summon Rocket Ride, you just fuse them, and now you have Francie's and Lampsey's effect. So in my case, I used Place to get here, so I'm gonna chain block the Ash. And now I'm gonna mill Dropsies and summon Dropsies and Dropsies. So now you have to mill Dropsies, that's very important. And now you can overlay your Dropsies into Totally Awesome and your Nibiru proof. So if your opponent Nibiru's, just use Totally Awesome. So use Rocket Ride and bring back Dropsies that you milled and any other kid. Link Dropsies into Meow Meow, and now you have Dropsies effect. Gain 1,000 and summon Roxy's from the deck. So you haven't used Roxy's yet. So link Roxy's and your Meow Meow into Doodle. Use Doodle and Roxy's effect. Use Roxy's draw effect like usual. It doesn't matter what you draw. So use Doodle to search pranks and summon any kid from your deck. So now you can use Doodle and tribute itself and add back the Roxy's. And I'm putting back Rocket Ride. If you use Pandemonium to fusion summon, you can add that back to your hand. So you can add back the fusion spell if you use that. So I didn't. I used Polly, so I can't add it back. So now link the other 2 kids you have into Verde Anaconda. And then use its effect to pay 2,000 mill Thunder Dragon fusion from your deck. And put back Dropsies, Lampsey's, and Francie's from your graveyard into your deck. So shuffle them into your deck. And you can summon your Battle Butler. So on top of 2 monster negates, you also have the Omni negate. This is what you do if your combo fails. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.